Hey guys, and welcome to my first episode of How to Play Tarkov. While in this hardcore tournament that does not allow me to use the flea market or go labs, I decided to show you how I approach a wipe with the current maps we have and why. As you have seen, the first rule I follow is to try and pick my fights. If I encounter other PMCs, I am to only fight if I can win. Especially in situations like this, if you stay calm, you can outplay the other player and make it safely to your destination. The reason I had this encounter in the first place was that I spawned over here at Rock Passage, and one of the first things I want to do is get to the village to farm all the jackets for keys to resort and tasks that I will later take on. Since I get points from my survival rate, dying stupidly would be very counterproductive. You should also bear in mind that surviving a raid gives you way more experience, so your wait till level 40 is a lot shorter if you die less. I usually do my jacket or key runs for the first 10 PMC levels, however, if I can I will make my way to resort at the end of each raid. For Shoreline, I encounter the least players in resort at around minute 20. That allows me to farm some money, items or things I need for tasks. While running through Shoreline, I also pick up the stashes, as they can hold a lot of valuable or useful items. The entire goal is to get to level 10, farming enough money to push Peacekeeper to level 2 so I can purchase my first night vision gear. With that I can farm a little more while also starting to be a bit more aggressive. Since I am not altering my brightness in the game, night vision to me is very important. It is good to know that the aggro radius of scavs is way smaller at night. Because we are a few months into the wipe already, I was able to kill a player with level 2 skier night vision. Before you start looting jackets for keys, I would recommend that you write down all the task keys you need to find so you know which ones to sell after the raid and which ones to keep. You can also run this with a hatchet or pistol, however I would always bring a pistol at least so I can defend myself. If you kill a scav or player, make sure to drag all the gear over to your inventory, even if you don't want to keep it. It gives you extra experience to begin with, but also levels your perception and therefore charisma skill, which you later need for a task. On your way to resort, you should listen to gunshots in the raid, and once you are close enough, you will need to decide if it's worth going in or heading to the extract. Most deaths you will experience are because of your greed. And although it is true that you could always find a little bit more, sometimes what you already have is more than enough. When you loot for the tasks ahead of you, it is crucial that you keep certain items, and while having an alpha container only, from my point of view, I was already happy with what I have gathered. One of the most valuable farm spots for you at the beginning next to jackets and stashes are the free safes that you can loot around Shoreline. Especially at the beginning of your adventure, finding some valuable items like bitcoins can make a huge difference. I usually approach the cottages on Shoreline after I am done with all the jackets, however be careful as there are scavs roaming around the area. As a rule during my earlier PMC levels, every scav I can run that has a backpack goes to Shoreline. This is not only because I want to farm the keys, but I can take him into resort, since if he gets killed, I would only lose time but no gear. Making use of your scav that way throughout your career for other task locations where you have to farm items will help you immensely, saving money and sparing you from frustration. Right guys, in the upcoming episodes, I will take you through some highlights of what I encountered during my runs and while doing tasks. Although I'm at around 75% survival rate, we will analyze why I died and what I could have done better. Thank you very much for watching. I hope it was helpful. Leave me a like and a follow, that would be awesome. Have a great rest of the day, night, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is in your beautiful countries, and stay safe in times like these. I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye guys.